Project Triangle Strategy was announced at Nintendo Direct the other day. It looked very impressive. One of the things that caught my eye was the 2.5 dimensional gameplay along with the HD graphics. Reminded me a lot of Octopath Traveler, but the game is supposed to be a spiritual successor to that, but not necessarily a sequel. Octopath Traveler, which came out back in the summer of 2018, I believe it was in July. That game managed to reach over 1.5 million in terms of sales. So I'm pretty sure this game, just based on how it looks and the presentation, I'm pretty sure this game will sell just as much, if not more, because there were so many features in that game that caught my eye. One of them being the voiceover acting during the cutscenes and all that. That stuff is something that was very impressive. That's something that you really did not see during the SNES era of gaming, during the 16-bit days of the early 90s. And the battle system reminded me of Tactical Org Let's Cling Together from the mid-90s, which appeared on the SNES and on the PS1. That was something that I found impressive. The plot for the game is basic but has a bit of depth to it. You basically find out that the decisions that the main character makes determine the fate of whole nations as it relates to the continent of Norzalia itself. You play as Serenoa Wilford, who is the main character. You also play as Roland Glenbrook, who is a prince, or I guess he's in your group as well. You also have another person by the name of Frederica Asfrot, who is a princess, who also joins Serenoa in his quests. And basically the decisions and the convictions they make rely on the principles of utility, morality, and liberty. And I feel like those three concepts being emphasized, along with, forming allies and making decisions that could potentially lead to different endings. I'm pretty sure this game has multiple endings. I feel like that's interesting in of itself, and the fact that this game will have multiple endings is definitely going to add to the overall replay value of the game itself. Now, based on what we know, this game is supported by multiple languages. It has multiple languages such as Japanese, French, German, Chinese, Italian, Spanish, and English. The game file size for Project Triangle Strategy will be 1.6 gigabytes. It's a one-player game, and it's a tactical RPG. And the thing about tactical RPGs is that it seemed like that genre in particular, or that subgenre, has been declining in popularity, especially over the teens decade, considering the fact that action RPGs have become more popular as a result. But games like Octopath Traveler has proved to be an exception. It seemed like games like that are bigger attractions on consoles like the Nintendo Switch than they would be on the PS4 or the Xbox One or the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. But this game looks very promising, and even though we don't have an official release date for the game just yet, it's expected to appear sometime in 2022. Hopefully we'll learn more details about the game as the year progresses.